Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. We right into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got that boy Dappa in the building, y'all.
What we got?
Listen.
It's only my second time listening to this joint. This joint crazy, too.
It's all you. We ain't listen.
Yeah, talk to him, Dappa.
Yeah.
It's a long fall down to the bottom. It's a long ways down if I fall now.
Come on.
I just want to tell them all that I got them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to him, Dappa.
What if I can't? What if I don't?
Yes, sir.
What if I can't? What if I'm like, yo, shit, I'm an illionaire that's worth $1 billion at heart. Pray I ain't gotta die to make a meal from my art. Yeah. Whole squad get rich, gonna be all my fault. Yeah. Ain't talking business plans that it's best that we part. Grateful for all of the gains thus far, but I know that there's more and I know that it's reach. I know that my brothers and uncle that's booked need more bread on their books, they depending on me. Nieces they call every once in a blue for me to keep the heat on in they mind place. It'll crush me inside if I can't be the guy that provide the foreigns for their prime dates. Missing every birthday and Pop won the game on this pursuit to greatness. Change around me in the self-growth, so I'm through complaining. Look, my biggest fear is downfall when the fame wears on a shaky ladder. Shit, we ain't win a coin toss, but got the ball now and shit, that's all that matters. Like, yo, hold up. Turn the beat up a little bit for me.
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah.
Come on, stop playing with him.
Why you want me to go and ease up now when my drive is what you had liked most about me? All these chicks be wanting niggas with bread and you still the one that get the toast about me. Know what it's like to give your all to someone and feeling devastated once you part ways. Know what it's like to work at 9 to 5 but working twice as harder on the off days. Pursuing the passion, no bread to stay fluent with fashion. But now we got a budget for the drip and go yard the luggage on the trips.
Stop playing.
Cardi gave me hella tip, like I know you got a spot. Proud of you. I know you got a spot to claim, nigga.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I know you got a spot to claim, nigga.
Stop
yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
know I got a spot to claim. I be home for the holidays, but I still got a spot to claim. Yeah. Dappa. That's what
He
they
went
get.
crazy.
You already
Stop
know.
playing. Showtime speaks. What's the matter with you?
Showtime.
Talk to him, Showtime. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him, Showtime. Talk to him.
The energy's so different in the building right now. We got Dappa in the building.
Yes, sir.
K-Rand's in the building.
Yes, sir.
FSC Media Team.
Yes, sir.
We on a whole nother level right now, man.
Yeah,
Hey, we got
turned up.
SVV digital. Like, let's go visual in the building. I done messed it all up because I'm too hype. But this is what we doing today, man. We bringing a whole new energy this week, man. Oh my gosh, this guest that we got on the day got me turned up.
Yeah.
He just gave us a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, like a little sample of what he really do.
Yeah.
Big shout out to everybody that's tuned into the episodes. If you haven't already, liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel, like the video, like everything. Come on, subscribe, do what you do. We need everybody on this bandwagon, man. We doing something different. We trying to change the world.
Yes, sir.
We trying to motivate the people. Kenny, what's up? What's going on, man?
Man, that energy crazy right now. Energy crazy right now.
I'm trying to calm down,
I'm trying to
man.
calm down too.
Bro, before we even get started, shout out to our sponsor, Cozy Jeweler, the jeweler that keeps us cool. Oops, I meant Cozy. Stop playing.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. Wait. It's almost
It's almost look,
it's
man.
almost time.
It's almost time.
It's almost time.
It's
That
almost
piece coming, man. We keep talking about it every single week.
Yes, sir.
But the next time we see Kenny, come on, man. He gonna be dripped up, man. Stop playing. Cozy Jewelers. Go see Cozy when you get a chance, man. Family-owned business. It's what he does. It's what he do. Come on, man. Color, clarity, cut, carrot, cut, diamond. Stop playing, man. But yeah, man. Let's get to our guest, man. Let's introduce him, man. Dappa, my boy. Like, we've known each other for a couple of years now. Mutual friend by me and Earl Wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the history goes all the way back to my Eagles days when I was here in Philly. Dappa, man, what's good, man?
Oh, man, honored to be here. The energy's in the room.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. My boy Showtime. I'm here, baby.
Boy.
You know what's up?
Man, tell the people who Dappa is, man. Like, if nobody know you, if nobody ever known who Dappa is, talk to the people, bro.
Oh, man. Dappa. Who is he?
Yeah.
Man, they'll tell you 10 different stories, 10
For
different
real.
things. Wear a lot of hats. Just somebody try to make a change. My goal is 20 million and to leave a stain, to be forever remembered. You know what I mean? I be seeing a lot of times, like, you know, when people pass away, like everybody go crazy for like a week.
Yeah.
And then it just be that.
No,
You know what I mean? So it's like, how do I let that last for years? You know what I'm saying? So
the impact.
yeah. So that's all. I'm just out here trying to make an impact, whether that's through music, whether that's through acting, whether that's through the daycares, you know what I'm saying? Like just leaving my stain, leaving my hand on the world. That's all.
Yeah.
No, man, I respect that, bro. I've been watching you from a distance and seeing what you've been doing, man. All you've ever done is level up.
So,
You've motivated me from afar. So much respect, so much love. Our mutual friend Earl, like, love him like he my brother, man. Like, he done been through a lot.
Yep.
He was close with you, and then we all kind of connected. Let's talk about that, man. Talk about your relationship with Earl. Talk about how we met. You know what I'm saying? And just give the people what they want to hear, man.
My dog Earl Wolf, man. That's my dog. You already
For
know
real.
that's my brother.
Another energy dude too.
High energy, great
man.
person.
Yeah.
Just a great man. You know what I mean? I love Earl as a person, love who he is, love what he stands for. We got some of the same morals, like a man of morals, a man of integrity. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. At the time, I was at Temple University when he was playing for the Eagles, and we ended up just tapping in. One of his blood cousins is like related to my cousins through her cousins. You know what I mean? Like we ended up being half damn near cousins somewhere down the grapevine. Like his grandmother and like his whole family was living in North Philly, like probably 10 blocks down from where I'm from in North Philly. So we just ended up just locking in. Some way, somehow, we ended up being connected. I believe we was connected through BJ Cunningham. And Big Ish. Rest in peace, Big Ish, man. The two of them used to hang out down Temple with me all the time. And we connected with Earl through there. And me and Earl just locked in, bro. We just been damn near best friends since that day. We locked in, bro.
Like, I remember.
We lived together for a hot second. That was my dog.
I remember.
Still my dog, you know.
I remember when he called me on the phone and he would be like, yo, like, he like my cousin, bro. I think we, just as much as you telling the story, Earl be like, yeah, man, he locked in with the city, like, doing his little rapping thing, blah, blah, blah. This was like when you was really like starting to like really come
Temple,
up.
Bro.
Like you was like, you got it from the mud, bro.
For sure.
And like being at the forefront of that in the beginning, how he used to like cheer you on and hype you up, bro, that was special to see. And I knew how special you was to him on how he talked about you to me.
That's heavy.
And bro, it was so much respect before I even knew you.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It was so much love. And it was just like, I never even knew who you was until I met him. And then once we met, it was just like, every time we always seen each other, it was always love. It was always high energy. And just, bro, like I said, man, you motivate me from afar more than you know, bro.
That means
like
a lot,
seriously, bro, for real.
Mean the world to me, bro.
Nah, for real, man. We was all just together.
Somebody that motivate.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I appreciate it. Nah, I appreciate it, bro.
You motivate me as well.
Nah,
bro.
yeah, man.
You a staple here, bro. Like,
listen, it's crazy when you even say that, man. Like, you know a lot of people that I know. We was just all down in Miami.
Heavy. Oh, that's heavy.
We was in Miami looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? We was down there acting goofy for Earl's birthday. But bro, that boy Dappa know how to, he know how to put on.
Put it together.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it together.
He in here with the jacket on. I was supposed to come here with the fit. Like
he said that before you
I
came
knew
too.
he a big fashion bull. Like, and we was in Miami. I'm like, this boy doing it different.
Dang.
Nah, yeah, man.
That was by accident right there. I went down there with intentions on like grabbing something new.
Yeah.
And I just put that together. I was like, that's cool right here.
Nah, we was down there. Fly Nolan. I forget what's his name.
That's David Amerson.
Amerson, bro. Big time, big time,
That's
bro.
big dog right there.
Nah, yeah, but
Nolan. That's a banger, man. That's a lot going on in that picture, bro.
There's a lot going on, man. A lot of motivation, a lot of energy, man. A lot of people that's in some high places doing some big time things, man.
There's a lot going on right there. Real calm.
Man, let's talk about Philly, man. Let's talk about let's talk about your upbringing. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about where you come from. You know what I'm saying? we come from similar things, man. I'm from Abbotsford Projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear about you, man. What's going on? How you grew up? How it was? And, what was the energy like?
Man, I'm from like all of North Philly. I just be claiming the whole North Philly. Like, I'm really from 26 in York. We specifically from like a little block, like 2 blocks down from York Street. We from like 26 in York through Dolphin. So it's like a 4 or 5 block radius that like my pop and my uncles like own like a bunch of houses down there. Our whole family lived down there. Like my pop was heavy in the streets. My pop and uncle was crazy in the streets. So like all our family, like my pop bought like a bunch of cribs down there and like was letting like my aunts and uncles, everybody lived there, bro. You feel me? So it's like 12 houses on this 4-block radius that I could go in, kick my feet up. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So like we all family right there. So that's like where I'm really from. My grandma was living in Woodstock Homes, which is at Woodstock and Somerset, like 19th and Somerset. So I grew up there with my grandma.
Yeah.
And then my mom lived at 16th and Cumberland.
Okay.
So I was around like that Trap Street area for a while. Like 18th and Cumberland is Trap Street. So literally the whole North Philly. I just rep North.
Yeah.
And that's like what I come from. My pop and my uncle was like heavy in the streets.
Yeah.
But I went to private schools my whole life. So they wasn't riding around in Rolls Royces and all that. They was investing in me.
Yeah.
So they put a lot of bread into my education. Went to Abington Friends my entire life.
That's love.
Then I went to Temple University, graduated,
Nice.
college degree and all that. And then started pursuing music and acting and all that, like probably like my junior, senior year in Temple. And just started going crazy. Like after that, it really just started kicking off the last 2 years. But it looked like it's an overnight success thing, bro. I've been doing this for a minute now. Yeah. I've been going hard for a while.
Now, were you always into like rapping and acting, or like as a kid was you?
Nah, not really. I like poetry a little bit. So like my what is it called? My advisor in high school was the English teacher.
Okay.
So she would always challenge me to do like little poems for her and like
that's tough.
Poetry and all that. So I ended up like really taking a deep liking to that. And then I played ball my freshman year in college. I was playing at a D2 school in Massachusetts.
Oh, nice.
And on like the bus rides with Freestyle, play around.
Yeah.
And then one of my homies that was on the ball team got kicked off the team, and he set up a studio in his room. And it wasn't like we was in the middle of nowhere. We was in Chicopee, Massachusetts. Bro. It was like nothing to do out there. So when we in the rooms, we would just be out there freestyling and like start writing raps, and we recording in this room and all that. And I just started really liking it, and I started going crazy. And then I had my cousin Doe that got killed. That was like my heart. He was like pursuing music heavy. And he put me on a track, like one of my first records ever. He put me on a track, and we came back to the block, played the song and all that. He was recording out Bat Cave, so he was in a mix of all Meek and all the rappers and all that. And we came back to the block and they played, and they were like, "Damn, bro, like that killed it more than you."
That's tough.
He
that's
like,
tough.
Cool. Like that's what I want.
That's what
And after that, like he named me and all that. Like,
oh, for real?
It's heavy.
That's love. I know.
So like my first nickname like growing up was always Puda.
Puda.
So then when I started rapping, my name was like Puda Dappa Dine. Like this like when Waka Flocka Flame came out. So my shit was like, that's crazy. I never told nobody this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I got Puda Dappa Dine from Waka Flocka Flame.
That's tough.
And then he's like, nah, bro, that's too much.
That's
like,
too,
I just changed it to the Dine or something. And I was like, the Dine? I'm like, I feel like it's people named like the Dine, like Polo the Dine. And all of them was out. And then he was like, no, Dappa. And I'm like, yeah.
That's a horror moment right there.
So we just ran with Dappa.
No, that's tough, yo.
You know, that's what we on.
Now, how was it growing up in North Philly and then going to a private school?
It was crazy for me.
Was it like crazy. A culture shock for you?
Extreme culture shock. Wow. So when I would go to the school, it was a Quaker school. I was the only black boy to graduate my senior year. So every year I was either the only black boy, or there would be like one or two that would trickle in, then transfer out, go to new schools. So I would go there and be rougher, more physical, and more like aggressive than all the kids there. And then I would leave there and go back to the trenches. And my cousins is beating the shit out of me. You know what I mean? So like they're way more aggressive than me. So they're looking at me like, and I always talk proper, so they would call me white boy and like just like belittle me for having like for speaking in a way. You know what I mean? I ain't use no slang, you know what I mean? And then it was crazy. That was like a real culture shock. Like it took up until like 7th, 8th grade for me to really be able to balance the two.
That's a long time, bro.
Yep. So at Abington Friends, I was like on the verge of getting kicked out every single year. And it would be like, all right, like Anthony, you do one more thing, you're gonna have to go. My mom like, yo, buckle down. And I just go to the rest of the school year. I'm one of those people like, when you tell me to buckle down, it's on.
Like you just try to test the waters to see how far you can take it.
Bro, I was getting in like, it would be like petty stuff, like nothing too crazy, but just enough that it's like, bro, you're a distraction here. And it's like, you need to tighten up or we just can't have you here. And I would get to that point, and then I just buckle all the way down, make it through the year. Then the next year come, and then there's something else that happened. Little fist fight or something here and there, but
bro, that's hard. That's a hard thing to do growing up. You know, from where we from, and dealing with that criticism from back at home, and that energy and feeling like you got to be a part of what everybody else doing. I ain't even gonna cap to you, bro. Just you talking about that. You know, I've had my own experience with, you know, growing up where I'm from in the projects, and you wanting to go a certain kind of way, and you see your life being a certain kind of way, and you try to bring so many people with you, but you do got to deal with the, yo, you this, you that, you ain't with us, you ain't rocking with us, this, that, and the third, and like, I think about it, and I go back and be like, man, like those times where I was thinking different, and when I was trying to go somewhere else,
right,
like it saved my life. You know what I'm saying? And like just hearing you tell that story about, you know, what you got going on and how you maneuver through that. But that's big time, bro.
For sure.
And and to lead it, bro. It's so hard to be a leader in our community because it's like crab in the barrel. It's like, yo, like, nah, if you ain't doing what we doing, you ain't really with us.
Right.
But it's like, nah, I'm with you. I love you, bro. Right. I just see more for us. You know what I'm saying? How did you even deal with the pressure of like wanting to bring everybody with you and then leaving some people behind? Like, how did it make you feel, and how did you get through it, bro?
I think that started, I never really had that issue, honestly.
Yeah.
Like once I hit a point where it's like cut people off or not. Like once I hit that age and that mental of, okay, this is where I'm going. Like I said, like my hood, my block is all my family. Like these are my cousins. Like I'm stuck with these niggas. You know what I mean? Like I don't really have like a lot of people that are in my life or outside of like my new friends and stuff like that, like that I grew up with, is like cousins like that I dealt with. So of course there's like, you know, cousins that like I don't speak to as much anymore and all that, but they could call me today and it's like, come on, let's get it. You know what I mean? That's just like just how I am. And like I always had like a real support from my like family and like my trench babies. You know, like,
for real.
My cousins in the trenches has always had my back. They always, you sit this one out, I got it. You know what I mean? When it comes to something, I've never been tested by nobody in the streets. I never had no situations, no nothing, because like
y'all was deep.
You know what I mean? I got cousins and my pop and my uncles and them, like they're stamped. You feel me? Like they're real North Philly legends. So it's like,
for real,
you know, hate to say it like that, but you could play with me if you want to.
I feel
like,
you. That's respect.
It's like it's a lot that come with playing with me. I mean, that's all, and it don't gotta be me. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you.
And I keep them close. They still here. You feel me? Like,
for real.
And like I said, a lot of them are family. You know what I mean? So it's not many people are friends. I did cut friends off, but like I said, like with me, like a lot of stuff is just a phone call. You know what I mean? Like you could call my phone. What's up? What you doing? Come on. All right, I'm doing this next week. I'm one of those people. Like I haven't really hit that point where a lot of people like are leeching that aren't, you know, people that should be. You know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. I saw one of your recent interviews. You was talking about you used a power analogy, how you was Tariq St. Patrick or something like that. I was cracking up with you, bro. I was really looking at it. I was like, bro, this some real shit right here for real. No, that's funny though, man. That's crazy though. But like, back to what I want to go to next. You kind of touched on it a little bit. I kind of wanted you to talk about like how did you pick the pen up? And you talked about poetry. You talked about that, but like, what inspires you to keep elevating and keep going to that next level when it comes to writing, when it comes to performing and all the things that come with being,
you know, it's crazy.
Artist.
I'm so happy that you asked me this. So it's two things. So I played basketball my whole life. I was always good. When I was 10, I was like, they like when I would come in the gym, like I wanted to go to UConn. Yeah. And like people like at Hank Gathers, like they used to bang on the door and be like, like they used to kick the
stands.
Yeah, they kick the stands. Boom, 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 boom. They'd be like, UConn. They used to be snapping, you hear me? Yeah. But I never had the athleticism or the work ethic to take it like a whole nother level. Yeah. Like there was no reason. Like I felt, it's crazy because you played D3 football and still made it to the league and all that. Bro. So like, I just felt like there was no reason that I shouldn't have went D1 or stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like, how did you not go D1, bro? Yeah, bro. Like the only other player that was like better than me as a young boy was Tony Chennault. He went to
tough.
I will tell you, if you from North Philly, bro, you heard that name. I told you between him and Malik and Smack Waynes, they took all our girls, bro. I tell you, bro, but they was the legends, bro. When you heard Tony Chenault's name, bro.
2010.
What?
Yes. It was. So as we got older, like of course, like people passed me. I let people pass me.
Yeah.
But at that time, Malik Waynes wasn't messing with me
Mm-hmm.
yet.
Yeah.
It was Tony Chenault, and the only other person that used to give me hell was this cat named Denzel Yard. He from Diamond Street too. He ended up playing like at Sienna. He went to FOC. He was nasty, left hand, crazy, about 5'10", dunk on you. It was crazy. Left hand jump shot.
That's tough.
It was him and Tony Chenault as young boys. They was the only two that was like banging with me. And damn, that's crazy. And my homie Buddha Reed that just passed. He was just one of those dudes that never got the looks and all that, but was nasty. We was the only people in like our area that was just rolling.
Yeah.
And then then Malik Waynes ended up passing everybody.
Yeah, bro.
He passed everybody out of nowhere.
Bro. He was different.
Jesse Morgan,
Yeah.
Raheem Brooklyn's, Todd Garland. They went crazy.
Bro, it's so many names, especially
went
basketball-wise in
crazy.
Philly.
100%.
That's crazy that you say all them names, man. Like, bro, I didn't even know that. But the funny thing about all of this is rappers want to be ball players.
Yep.
Yeah.
And ball players want to be rappers.
Right.
Bro, like that's why I get on here and freestyle in the beginning. Like, bro, I always wanted to feel like I can spit some bars and feel like I'm one of them. You know what I mean? Even I was watching I was trying to find a sample for the Paid in Full. I just want to feel like one of them ball players.
That's why like the transition was like super easy for me like that.
Yeah.
And so to answer your question, to redirect back to that, I watch people pass me and I watch me short myself from not making it to D1 or making it to the league or wherever I wanted to take it. And I refuse for that to happen with the music. I know I'm better than people.
Yeah.
I know that I got a gift. I know I'm nasty. So it's like I refuse for it to not go where I wanted to go.
Nah, yeah.
And then like I said, my cousin Doe, he got killed. And this was his dream too. And he had a lot of push and a lot of faith in me. So it's like I owe it to myself and I owe it to bro.
him, yeah.
Now, did you just lock in? Like, can you tell people how like you took it to that next level though? Like, did you like just lock in?
You a lot. Music take bread, bro. You gotta get some money.
Okay.
You can't. I'm not a starving artist.
Yeah.
That's my cheat code.
Okay.
I got businesses. You feel me? I'm not a starving, independent, up and coming artist. I got bread.
Yeah, you
feel me? Like,
you talk about this a lot.
I be cool. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
if music didn't work, I still got a bag. A lot of people that are like starving or like in those positions,
Don't got
like
nothing else.
music is all they got. You know what I mean? So this is like a talent of mine that I'm utilizing and I'm relaying messages and touching people, like touching like a different demographic of like go-getters and entrepreneurs, like a lane that a lot of people ain't touching. You know what I mean? I'm not coming from a place of extreme pain or extreme poverty. I'm coming from a place of somebody that's knowledgeable. I'm gonna share it and I'm gonna pop a little shit. You feel me? So it's like I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you're saying.
And bro, that's how I describe you. And I'm telling them like, we got Dappa coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm telling them what kind of rapper you are. And you explaining it just how I'm like, bro, he like a J. Cole / you know what I'm saying? Like he telling you a story, he motivating the people and he popping his shit. He talking about, where he come from, this, that, and third.
Yeah.
Who he like, bro. I always love the way you always did your like. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the way you rap, it's like how like it's not like nothing crazy, but it's like it's what we need.
Getting that message
my
across.
homie literally messaged me like yesterday and was like, you rap like a J. Cole that grew up in Philly.
That's what
Nah, bro,
that's how I feel.
what
So
I'm saying,
I be getting like how I view it, or like how like I be getting a lot of like comparisons to like Cole and Fab.
Fab,
like
yes.
Cole with a splash of
Like the
Fab.
confidence of Fab.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And you bring it with your own different type of style. And that's what that's why when I say I respect you, bro, you talked about the business aspect. You talked about all that stuff you got going on, bro. A lot of artists don't understand that.
Nope.
Especially a lot of young artists. Versus we going off script right now, but I don't give a damn.
Nah, you good.
When it comes to like being a young artist, what is your biggest advice to some of these younger artists trying to be you for essentially, or be like Meek, or be like all these other rappers from Philly or that got success? Like, what's your advice to a young rapper?
If you're doing music, do music. You can't be a gangster and doing music.
Yeah.
Like for real. You see like all them young boys that was popping.
Popping,
They
bro.
was popping off the drill rap, the gangster rap, and I love it. I love their music. I love their energy.
Yeah.
I love Leaf Ward. I like Lil Bucks. I like the YBC kids. Like I like the way they all rap, bro. Like I'm not on no side when it comes to their beefs and all that. Love Pound Side Pop, 7 Quantity. I love all them young boys.
Yeah.
But literally like 90% of them are all locked up or dead now.
Yeah.
And it's like, once all right, if that's what you come from, that's what you come from. You know what I'm saying? But once you start rapping and you start feeling that buzz and you start rolling, Like just roll, bro.
Just
you gotta,
roll,
You gotta
yeah.
limit them distractions, and also like this take bread. It really
does.
take bread. You gotta get the exposure. You gotta get out there. You gotta do marketing.
Yeah.
So it's like make sure you got some bread.
Yeah.
Make sure you got some bread coming in, or just some focus. You feel me?
Yeah, so there's a lot that go into it.
Mhm.
No,
or have the resources in the network. You know what I'm saying? Like social media is like a big thing. Like
Big
a lot
time.
of people are getting popping off of social media
Yeah.
without
TikTok
having to
for
put
sure.
marketing dollars into it, because you got the phone and you got your homies that could repost and all that. So that'd be like a big thing too.
Like a chain reaction.
But
No,
you just gotta be focused, you gotta be consistent, and gotta be locked in. You know what I mean? Like wait a little bit before you drop that first song. Like make sure you got 10 songs in the clip that you like. You know what I mean? And then go start rolling.
No, that's tough.
That's how I am right now. Like
Nah.
I was chilling. I got like 3 albums.
No,
right
I'm
now.
already knowing.
I
I'm
got a
already
clip
knowing
right now.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah.
No, we heard it. We heard it in the beginning. Shoot, it's going crazy. All right, as we hop into this new segment, we call it the video segment. So basically, we got a couple of your videos, a couple of your joints that you got. We got some new, we got some old. I just want to hear about like what inspires you behind each one of these clips.
Man, this is fire.
You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to like making these music videos and doing all the stuff that you're doing, I want you to talk about like where your mindset was and how you kind of like how you visualize something and made it come to life.
Bet.
8 a.m. in Aspen. Come on, stop playing.
Man, Aspen. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
Creating separation, no more neck to neck shit. More cream for the clan, that's that protect your neck shit. Just a humble assessment, my mind was gone in another direction. Ain't too many niggas now that I wanna connect with. Think I'm too in love with perfection, you gotta respect it. Was
Come
losing
on.
stride over pride, I took some time and reflected, and ain't settled it yet. Get exactly everything I want, like why settle for less? Niggas slipped and fell, still ain't collect on their settlement checks. No, we can't settle the bet. Told you start coming
Come on.
correct. You knew I
Talk
would
about it,
come
man.
correct.
Talk about it. It's one of your newest. It's one of your newest joints.
That just dropped 14 days ago.
It's going crazy too.
Yeah,
Talk about
it's
it.
crazy. So I told like people like if that cracked like 100K, I'd give them another song and all that. Right now it's like almost at 500,000 already.
It is.
So I'm about to drop another video.
Yeah.
Actually with Earl all in it.
For real?
Yeah,
That's tough, yeah.
That I shot like a year or two ago, but I'm gonna just throw it away to them just on some like I see y'all rolling. So it's at like 400K right now.
It is, man.
So right there, that's in Aspen. I was out there. I went to the X Games out there. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So it's clips from me in Aspen, and then it's clips from just day in the life stuff when we went up to New York. I had a meeting at BET.
Yeah.
I had a meeting with Universal Publishing.
Yeah.
About like songwriting and doing some stuff for them.
That's tough.
And then just tapped in with BET, about to just have some like videos that they premiere and all that.
Yeah.
And then it's just me and Aspen on the gondola. Had my homie holding. Actually, the Aspen stuff was shot on the iPhone.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was gonna ask you, do you
Yeah.
have like somebody
So,
filming everything
somebody
with you?
filming me right there for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
Now, are you all hands on with what goes in the video, or you just?
Oh
let them
yeah,
do
for
that?
sure.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. You got the whole vision.
I directed
That's heavy.
all of my videos except for Hysterical.
Yeah.
I had like a lot of hearsay in
Yeah.
that one too, but I let somebody rock with that. But all of this is just us.
That's tough.
And a lot of like my upcoming videos is more just like day in the life stuff, because like we just do so much cool stuff
Yeah,
throughout the
yeah.
day that
Yeah.
like I'm in Aspen in the video.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
I ain't never been to Aspen.
Yeah,
it's funny. So this video, the song itself was originally called 7:30 in Kensington, because I recorded it in Kensington. It was 7:30. We didn't have no light, and I was just blacking on the record.
Yeah.
And when I went to Aspen, I'm like, no, we changing it. And 8 a.m. is actually when the Aspen Mountain at 8 a.m. is when the gondolas start to roll. So that's why it's called 8 a.m. in Aspen, because that's when the gondolas like start.
Yeah, that's
and then
heavy.
You can start
Yeah,
skiing
that's
on the
tough.
mountain. You can't ski on the mountain before 8 a.m.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
BET, the songwriting. Bro, you get me hyped, man. I wish
Yeah,
like
let's
that's,
get it.
That's love, man. Like when you see somebody in motion like that, man, it's just like that's tough, man.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm there with you. Like when I'm seeing the videos, when I'm seeing the energy, man, like bro, like it's big time, man.
I think that's why that video's going that crazy. Too,
Yeah,
because
bro.
It's just like something that you haven't seen.
You ain't never
do,
seen
you haven't seen many people do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's dope.
Let's hit the next one, man. This one gonna take it back a little bit for you. Young with options. Come
Smile
on.
for a smile.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, that's my joint right here.
He but I see you. Go get yours. Go get yours.
He said, at this age, it's been days of a difficult phase as I've been searching something legal that pays. They want to see
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah. So Smile for a Smile, this is probably my favorite record. I remember like at the time when this dropped, I used to say that. I said if J. Cole put this record out, this record would have went platinum. Like this would have been one of his biggest records. I used to always say stuff like that because it's like this is one of those ones like I might redo this record and put like somebody big on the hook so that this record could get its legs.
Yeah.
I just dropped it at a time where like the record was bigger than me as an artist. But I love this video. That's my block right there.
Yeah.
That's Dakota Street.
Yeah.
And this is first half is first verse is about like a man that's just struggling.
Yeah.
And the second verse is about a female that's struggling, trying to make ends meet. I love this video. That's probably one of my favorite vids. And I think this is probably one of my like favorite records, especially like one of my older records for sure. I love this song.
That's tough, yo. The jacket hard. Let's hit the next one. Let's hit the next one.
That's heavy. Smile. I perform that like in Philly right now. Like there's still no word for word. Like that's something that it still gets a lot of plays.
That's love.
Oh snap!
It's one of my favorite ones right here.
Dang.
Hey, yeah, baby.
That's one of my favorite ones right here.
This all authentic right here.
Yeah.
That's my daughter, Victory.
Hey. Oh shit! I get pulled over. No, you're not. I'll call you back.
Like though you really let me down. You left your pistol in the trap.
That ground was so hot, I burnt my chin right there.
Why you ain't make that sound? You really
This was during a pivotal.
Floyd.
Yeah, it's a pivotal time.
That's when the George Floyd stuff had happened like a week before this.
Yeah.
I dropped a video with this. It went crazy. Then the Baby had dropped something like a week after this with like, I think he was doing something real similar.
Yeah.
And it was like people like, yo, the Baby stole your idea. I'm like, yeah, I don't think the Baby stole my idea. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it was just one of those ones that most people did. I got the crown on right there. The song is called Heavy Crown.
Heavy Crown, yeah.
I'm talking about my cousin Doe.
that
That's the song
passed
I'm
away.
talking about. Him
Yeah.
getting killed and all that. I kind of like real descriptive of like the night he got killed. Like my reaction towards it. But we using George Floyd. That's right at 52nd and Market in West. And we only did this in one take. That ground was so hot. Yeah. And that's like a real cop car. Like they made us get up. This around the time they was looting and all that too. So they was like, they were going crazy in West Philly at this time.
Dang. That's why I love about your music, man. It got so much purpose. It got so much influence. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's so authentic.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you see all your videos, you see the authenticity of how you really like you talk about like your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Like even like when you just was sitting here, you on the phone ordering for for the baby, you know what I'm saying? Like doing for the business. Like, bro, like everything about you is authentically real, bro. You feel me? And I can respect that, bro, all the time.
Thank you.
I think we got one more.
I got him.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, that's my blog too. So this was shot right on 26 in York.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, baby.
Is that you? Okay.
Oh yeah. I talk that talk. Yeah, we talk.
Yeah.
My oldest brother.
Yeah.
Members, all cousins. Getting old, the thought I was against me, tried to hurry, boy.
Come on!
Grand Russian process, what you discouraged for? You about to flourish, boy.
Talk about it, man.
Shit I signed for.
Come on, man.
I go crazy on this, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Got my daughter with the little
That's
lamb
love.
truck. Yeah,
Yo.
man. This is really just me.
Nah,
bro.
for real.
That's me playing with my daughter. That's literally what my days be looking like. I had my
Yeah.
daughter in my hood. This was my first time my daughter ever was on my block.
Yeah.
My brothers and my cousins all right there. We
Yeah.
just pulled the camera out. Actually, we was doing a book bag drive. That's what that is right
That's
there.
love.
That's heavy.
We did a book bag drive that day. We had popcorn and all that for the kids.
Yeah.
The bouncy over there. My boy just pulled up with the camera. We just got busy.
That's
like right
love,
on my
man.
hood, right on my block. We giving back, shooting a video, catching a vibe.
So most of your music videos, you said like is more just a day in the life of you.
These ones right here, yeah.
Okay,
That,
okay.
like the stuff that I got coming out is more so, yeah, day in the life
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
I had like some creative ones. Like
Yeah.
Hysterical was like probably like my most like creative one. That
Yeah.
we put like a concept, all the cool
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
But other than that, like a lot of stuff, we just gonna be showing like a lot of just authentic stuff.
Authentic
that
stuff. I
we
like
got
that,
going
yeah.
on.
Yeah. That's love, man. How does it feel to be a rapper and being able to bring everybody together like that? You know what I'm saying? Like all your cousins, all your homies, your friends.
Like
you know what
that
I'm
in the
saying?
video, I know if I'm,
Like-
I know if I'm in. We were in my,
Yeah.
my,
Yeah,
you be
my
hype
brother-
about it.
I'll
Yeah.
be hype,
Yeah,
bro.
yo, yeah, you see me in the joint, yo.
Yeah.
So that's like a thing too. Like I realized like a lot of like the big authentic videos
Yeah.
like or have like a bunch of people. And those be the ones that get like the big views
Yeah.
because it's like you got 100 people in there that
Yeah.
want to show their friends.
Right, yeah.
So
I'm
they,
in a video.
Yeah, they showing another 100 people. And you
Yeah.
look up, you got
Yeah.
10,000 views from everybody else.
Everybody
You know
else,
what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah, that'd be dope. I be trying to rally up the troops for the videos.
No, that's
man.
love.
Yeah, that'd be the hardest part.
It
Getting
is.
everybody on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough, yo.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
tough.
be fun though. Yeah, Madden, that's my joint, man.
Taking you back, taking you back,
that's a
taking
good
you back.
joint.
That's what Showtime Speaks is about, man. Just really just like just talking about all this stuff, reminiscing on where you were, where you at now, and just really just reminding you like, bro, like you really out here influencing a
Yes,
whole
sir.
culture, a whole movement, a whole energy, bro. Like we got the power to help change everything, bro.
Absolutely.
And that crown is heavy. It is heavy, bro. Like, how do you deal with having that crown be so heavy and being one of the leaders in your community, bro?
I think like my cheat code is just staying organized and just staying true to myself. I don't have to make adjustments to who I am because I'm me all the time.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to battle with the complexity of trying to fit in somewhere
Yeah.
or nothing like that. I can adapt to any and everything. Like you said, I grew up in the trenches. I went to school where I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
So I can literally go in any single room and I'm just a chameleon. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, and I'm just always me though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yeah.
change nothing. And it'd be cool, bro. Like I just I embrace it. I love it. I love like I went to church.
Yeah.
Like during the pandemic, I was in church heavy. I was a part of the church.
Yeah.
And I took like a self-test and it showed me that my gifts were leadership, mercy, and administration. So I just natural leader, like my leadership like ratings was like through the charts.
Wow.
And then mercy was high as well because I kind of like view that as like my daycare piece where
Yeah.
I'm just like very caring for less fortunate. I'm very caring for younger people, older people, women, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then administration, I'm organized, I'm good with business, you know what I mean? That's what I went to school for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I put everything that I've ever learned, everything that I'm good at, I use all my gifts on a daily basis. And it all just goes a part of just who I am, you know what I mean? I put that stuff to work. Like you see, I'm in here, we doing rap, we doing interview, but at the same time, oh snap, Ellen I there, all right, boom,
Let me handle this. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like,
And I actually want to talk about the business,
Yeah,
daycare
let's do it.
business. I know-
Absolutely.
We got
I know
that.
you
We got that
it
coming.
later. Okay,
Yeah, we got it
okay,
coming.
okay,
We got
okay.
it coming.
Okay.
But yeah, let's hop into these pictures. We gotta. So we
This
do the
is fire.
videos.
Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
the
Oh,
pictures
snap.
too.
What we got?
So what we got is like, I just want you to tell me like when you see these pictures, like just tell me how you feel.
Oh, man.
You know what you know what I'm saying? Like this first picture, we talking about your energy. We talking about who you are. How do you survive in these rooms? You talk about being a chameleon.
yeah,
Come on, we talking about
Bust
Charlie
the
Mack
bus.
and we talk about Busta Rhymes, bro.
Yeah.
Like how come on, man, talk about it, bro.
This is crazy. So right here, so this is Roots Picnic. I performed at Roots Picnic, my first performance at Roots Picnic last summer, which was big for me. It was I was one of the only Philly artists that was on the festival.
Yeah.
I used to sneak into Roots Picnic, so this was like surreal for me just to be performing on this stage. So in this picture exactly, whatever the case was, Bus and Charlie were having a conversation, and I was like walking up because me and Charlie was back there and we was chopping it up for a minute.
Yeah.
Charlie loves me.
Yeah.
Love Charlie as well.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet him
I was
too,
coming up to say something else to Charlie for some reason, and I was going to ask Bus for a picture. So Bus like security and team was like, they was doing their job.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They were doing their job like, hold on, like who this, who you?
Yeah.
And Bus himself, which I never met Bus ever in my life before this. Bus said, no, that's Dappa. Come here. And I'm like,
That's heavy. Yeah.
what?
That's crazy.
That's
You
tough.
feel me? Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, snap. So Mac was like, yo, this is Dappa, da-da-da. They're like, yeah, da-da-da. He's like, no, I know who Dappa is. Yeah, I think Bus performed as well. And he was like, his exact words was me. He was like, yo, it's no turning back, bro. Like, what he said, you done lost your festival virginity. He was like, now it's like, it's on for you, bro. Like, you gotta go. He said, I got faith in you. He said, I'm here for you. If you need anything, you got Charlie right here. Get in touch with me. If you need me, I'm here. Me and Charlie are here to let you know that you are not going to fall.
That's crazy.
That's exactly
That's
what
what's
Bus, that's literally what he's
That's
saying
what's
while
up.
he holding my hand right there, bro. Like, yo, you got me and him in your corner. We will not let you fall. You're only up from here for you.
That's what's up, man.
I ain't gonna care. That give me goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's love.
Yeah. And how'd it feel to, perform at your first festival?
That was major. That was probably my favorite moment.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, boom, the city is really embracing it. Like I kind of started buzzing in Philly, like on the underground scene, but then I went on tours and all that.
Yeah.
And started building my buzz outside of Philly.
Yeah.
So when I came back and then the festival, like they just acknowledged me with that. It was like, damn, this is heavy. And like that was like Live Nation.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon.
It's a lot of people involved in that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
bro.
a lot of people involved.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
can't just be like, yo, let me get on.
Yeah,
it's
different
it gotta go
channels.
through a lot of
Yeah.
channels. The Roots
Yeah.
gotta approve it. Live Nation Urban
Gotta
gotta approve it.
yeah.
Then Live Nation gotta approve it. The city gotta
Gotta-
want to see
yeah,
you.
wanna
You
see-
feel me?
yeah,
Like
'cause it's gotta
they
be a need.
bro. That's not an easy festival
Nah,
to be a
yeah.
part of.
Now, what's that feeling you get like before going on the stage like that?
I be feeling good. I don't
Yeah,
be, I don't
you don't
get
be
nervous,
nervous
at
or
all.
nothing. Like, yeah.
You see how he came on here and
Nah,
gave
I know,
it. You know what I'm saying? Like that energy different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get nervous.
Before
at
we
all.
even go even
Yeah.
further, man, big shout out to Charlie Mack. He is very, very, very much involved with a lot.
Yeah.
I got a pleasure to meet him backstage at Kevin Hart's show at the Super Bowl that I went to when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Bro, big time energy, big time guy that's been in the industry for a very, very long time. He shows love to everybody. I just want you to we got to give Charlie Mack his flowers,
for sure.
man.
Yeah,
Like,
And
like
he's tapped in. He know what's going on. He
Yeah.
Nah,
know,
yeah.
He know everything going on in the city. He
Yeah.
know who hot. He know who
he
not.
does.
Yeah,
That's
Charlie be
love,
tapped
man.
in.
That's love. Let's go to the next picture because now you in this next one you with different kind of energy right here. You with the young guns now. You mean like
Yeah.
this is heavy.
So up there, we went up to New York. Me and Chris have a very good relationship.
Yeah.
Me and young Chris are very tight. We got music together too,
Yeah.
coming out. And him and East was working
East.
on an EP. And this was a music video
Mhm.
that they shot. I'm all in the video.
Mhm.
This was my second time meeting East.
Yeah.
And we just really chopping it up.
That's
Me and
love.
East built a relationship this night. And we all just vibing. We was in Harlem and all throughout New York this night.
That's
we were
love.
just kicking it. Yeah.
How is it, trying to build relationship with a lot of these different rappers? Is it hard? Is it egos involved? Is it love? Is it
I ain't
embracing?
gonna hold you. I don't got no rap friends, so I don't even know, bro.
Nah, I
I don't
feel
be
you.
trying to build no
Nah,
egos with them.
yeah.
East was very genuine.
Yeah.
He's thorough, super, like he is who he is.
Yeah.
And Chris just honestly, I guess because me and Chris was tight and everybody was cool. They all cool. I ain't never run into no real egos out of the people that I want to connect with. You know what I mean? Yeah. If anybody giving me like weird vibes, then it's just like
Yeah,
they
it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's
So,
love.
I've ran into some weird vibes before, but nobody that I really want to be friends
Nah,
with.
I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. We ain't trying to start nothing.
yeah, you say
All
I'm
positive-
avoiding the names.
Yeah,
but
all
them
positive
two right there,
energy.
they thorough. I
Yeah.
know that for sure. Yeah,
That's
Ain't
good.
no egos with them. They thorough. They good dudes. Yes, sir.
No, that's love. That's love, man. That's how it's supposed to be. I feel like when we all in our own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing like supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Trying to elevate together, trying to build up our communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're like you said, man, we don't really need to beef for real. We trying to we trying to win.
Yeah.
We trying to make bread, influence the people, and share our music, bro.
Yes, sir.
And build our businesses, man. Like, But yeah, man, let's go to the next one, man.
Yeah, we got, man. Oh man, Big Young with options.
Yeah.
This is big time.
Yeah.
Like you said, man, merch, like, bro, this goes to show who you truly are, bro. You know what I'm saying? To have something like this in a community, young with options, a daycare, bro, talk about this, bro, because this is big time, man, because this not only influences you, your family, impacted everybody, but like, bro, these kids that's coming up, to have them have a safe place to go to, somewhere to call home, you know, talk about it, bro.
And you real hands-on, too.
Yeah.
It seemed like, you know what I mean?
I'm on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's my baby right there, man. You already know. So this picture right here was taken by the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Yeah.
My shirt say Philadelphia.
Yeah.
My chain say York Street.
Yeah.
And behind me, I got the business. So it's like, this is where I come from.
Yeah.
This is who I am. This is the city I put on for. And this is like what I like is my staple. You know what I mean? One day the daycare is going to close. Like, I'm aware of that. But now, like, just being like 6 years in the business, like, there's kids that are forever going to know who I am. And hopefully, like, some of them become extremely successful and they can share that, yo, this is one of the people that mentored me. This is one of the people that had their hand on what I had going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my bread and butter right there.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
my cheat code, man. That's what keep me grounded. That's what keep me safe. That's what keep me focused. That's what keep me away from beefing with other rappers and stuff like that. Like, and that's my staple. That's my give back. That's where I get my blessings from.
Nah,
right
yeah.
there.
That's heavy.
Yes, sir.
Now, what made you, like, what was your thought process of opening it?
So my homie and his cousin, so she's a female and she's like one of my mentors, and she was very successful with the daycares. And it's crazy. So like Young with Options was like the name of like one of my like EPs or like mixtapes when I was like coming up, like one of my first mixtapes.
Yeah.
And me and my homies just started calling ourselves like Young with Options. Young with Options, you know what I mean? So that was just my hashtag on Instagram and all that at first. And when they kind of presented the daycare thing, it just like lit as a light bulb as far as like just a branding standpoint. Like, and this was, I was young.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, like Young with Options. Like I've been saying it to myself.
I remember when you first,
You know what I mean? I've been saying it to myself. So it's kind of like a sign, like, yo, this is what you need to be doing. Young with Options, give these kids some options, the youth. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I was only like 24 when I opened my daycare.
it's the next picture has, I think this was also, they wrote up an article about you in People's Magazine.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I hate that they use that picture. That's like a screen grab from a music video. They got me with these roses in my hand looking crazy.
But like, bro, just like looking and reading these articles and seeing what they saying about you and, you know, low income families and being able to support that. And bro, like, bro, that's big time, man. Just being able to influence.
We smack in the trenches, man.
Bro.
All these kids, they come from rough environments or just rough surroundings. You know, we have great families, you know what I mean? But you know, we can't help where we're from.
Yeah.
But they come from the same upbringing that I come from. And I love that they're able to see like a young black male and that look just like them, talk just like them, act like them, and is able to be successful and able to be a positive stamp. You know what I mean? And never did no jail time and never had to hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Just somebody that you can look up to and know that you can make it too. You can do good. You know what I mean?
That's heavy.
To whatever extent that is.
Now, from an entrepreneur standpoint, right? Because I'm a trainer, I run my own business.
Yes, sir.
What do you think is like the best advice you can give for somebody who's trying to go into business, opening up, not even a daycare, but just anything?
My favorite advice to give to anybody with a storefront is your location. Like McDonald's, like, okay, they sell burgers, but they're a real estate company. They have the very best real estate. Like, you'll see a McDonald's 2 blocks down.
Yeah.
They're on all the very best intersections ever. You know what I mean? Like, Wawa is a real estate company. They're on the cuff of every transition of a borough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're on boroughs. They're not really... You know what I mean? Like, you won't see...
Well, that's very true.
Your whole boroughs, like, you'll go from Philadelphia to like Lower Moreland. There's a Wawa right there. Like, they're on all, like, as soon as you transition into another township or something like that. Yeah, county or township. Yep. And McDonald's, like, you'll have one at Broad and Allegheny, one at Broad and Lehigh, one at Broad and Aldi. Like, they're just on all they have the best real estate. So my daycares at 52nd and 53rd and Market Street. We get a lot of foot traffic. We get a lot of car traffic. And then I have a big, bright blue, the whole wall is blue with clouds.
Yeah.
You can't miss us. So that's my biggest thing. And that's actually with everything, your visibility.
Yeah.
Are you visible? Can people see you? Can people find you? Where are you? Like, what are you doing to get new clients?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You gotta be putting that content out so people know, yo, damn, Reds is a hell of a trainer. Damn, I ain't never seen nobody do the do pull-ups with their legs, with their feet. You got his feet on the joint. You feel me? Like you gotta do stuff that's keeping you visible. And like if you got a storefront, my best thing is location. Like there's times that like we don't even like be running ads or doing nothing. We get people that walk by or like they'll Google, and we've been there for a minute, so we got the top ratings in the area. So when you type in West Philly daycares, we're the #1 that pops up with 5-star ratings and all that. You know what I mean? So that's all visibility, and that's stuff that we did. So that was like something that we told our parents. We was giving like coupons in order for them to leave great Google reviews. You know what I mean? That's promotion, and that shot us up to the top. So now it's the visibility again. When you Google in West Philadelphia, hey, daycare near me, we're going to be the #1 right there. And we have the top ratings, the best ratings. What are you doing for that visibility? So that's
good information, bro.
Yeah. And how important is having your team?
That's everything, man. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to learn that right now, but like,
so that's the hardest thing.
Like how do you go about like, you know what I mean?
Incentives.
Okay.
You got it's crazy because like a boss is somebody that's going to like keep you coming back to work every day. A leader is somebody that's going to help you get to the next level, and you go ahead and do your own thing. You get your own daycare. You know what I mean? So I try to like encourage my people to just keep elevating, keep growing, and you know, it'd be hard to like deal with that because I still need y'all to come to work every day. But at the same time, like I want people there with drive. So now it's like my people got so much drive that now they going on to the next thing or whatever. So it'd be hard. That's like my biggest like the biggest thing I deal with is usually staffing. That's my biggest challenge for any business that I ever did. Like I was doing Airbnbs, you know what I mean? So staffing with cleaning, staffing with any kind of help, managerial stuff. That's definitely something. So when you do got people that are of value or that hold like a great position, you want to do whatever you got to do to keep them.
Retain them. It's hard. It's hard. And especially nowadays when you run a business, a lot of people don't really want to work.
Nobody wants to work.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the dynamic of everything has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to business owners and people all the time just about how like exactly what you're saying. It's so hard to retain good workers. And hard to find good workers as well. Because people don't really want to work.
People do not want to get up and go to work.
Yeah, it's tough, man. But how do you, as a business owner, still keep your motivation to keep pouring into these people to want to keep coming back? Like, what's one of your go-to things? Like you said incentives. But what's one of your things? What's one of your other things that you do use to help people not only stay but help them build and do big things?
It's usually geared. So with my businesses specifically, so with like Airbnb, like that's something that I do. I got the Airbnb. So when it comes to cleaning, nobody really has like a strong desire or passion for cleaning. So with that, you got to pay people more.
Yes, you do.
With childcare, I don't really go for the people that is in it for the money.
Yes.
With childcare, you have to be passionate.
You have to love it.
Yeah, you gotta want to be around kids. So when you get those people, you want to make sure that they're equally wanting to be there. They gotta want to be there. Bring that energy, and also make sure they're compensated properly. It's very hard. Childcare doesn't pay very well, honestly. Like the teachers are very much underpaid. But they're passionate about what they do. You know what I mean? Like even me, like I'm passionate about what I want to do with them kids. I don't make all my bread from daycare. I don't be killing it in daycare. I kill it from everything else. You know what I mean? But it's cool. You know what I mean? But
let's hop on to the next thing, man. We got a couple more pictures, man. This is one of my favorites, man. I don't even got to say no words. I
just got the chills.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is Africa, right?
Yeah, that's
I
Ghana.
always wanted to do this, bro.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Talk about your experience in this realm, in that space, in that world. Man.
Probably like the best thing that I ever been a part of. Crazy. Like we got there, like the kids just were so grateful. Beautiful kids, very smart, and just like like we say, like just the visibility, man. Like people just don't see it. They don't know it. Like you gotta be there to feel it. Like you'll cry, bro. Like you will cry.
Yeah.
Like you'll pull, like we pulled up in like a van to the school. And this is actually one of the good schools. It's like a charter school out there. And the kids just had like a dance, like a routine. Like they was marching and just like welcomed us. Like they had, like it was crazy. They was all dialed up. They danced for us. They showed us what they was learning. It was fire. We went out there with probably like hundreds of book bags, a lot of supplies, a lot of cool stuff. I went out there. It's crazy. Like, I don't even be liking to talk about like what I do, but like it just be cool. Like just I gave back a lot out there. I did a lot out there.
That's heavy.
We helped out a lot. We was hands on. We was doing stuff. We was fixing stuff. I donated a lot. You know what I mean?
Man.
And more importantly, I donated good energy, inspiration, and love.
The best thing
you know what I
that you
mean?
can
So, you know, anything monetary that I did is irrelevant. You know what I mean? It helped. You know what I mean? Like a lot of those kids got scholarships from us.
Yeah.
I went out there with a nonprofit. Actually, like my baby mother, her nonprofit at the time, we went out there. She took like 10 of us out there, and it was amazing, bro. Forever grateful for this experience.
That's on my bucket list. I want to
go to Africa.
I want to run a camp out there.
Let me know. She putting something together now. They about to go back out there.
Bro, I would run a whole Reds camp out there, sports camp.
Yeah,
Let me know
my
for
homie
sure.
Earl was doing stuff like that. Like
he
teaching,
was.
teaching
He
football.
was.
I would love to
that
do
out
that,
there.
bro.
He know Earl.
Yeah, I
No,
know Earl.
yeah.
Yeah, I would love to do
yeah.
that, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's bro. Because I think I did see him go. I think it was he went
He
down
went
there.
somewhere.
Him and Hodge, they all went down there. Bro,
Another great dude.
Bro,
That's my
bro.
guy.
Man, so many good things to say about him. I don't think I would be where I'm at if it wasn't for him.
That's crazy.
We used to compete all the time, man. Shout out to
for
Hodge.
real? That's who you used to go at it with?
What?
That's my guy.
Bro,
Oh,
I'm
that's
talk-
right, because he a DB.
He's a deep bro. I'm talking about, bro, we used to be at Germantown Field, whatever field we was at, till the lights went out. Me and him doing one-on-one. Stop playing.
And he's a dog.
And dog, he win one, I win
yeah,
one,
dog.
he get two, I get two.
Yeah.
Bro, we stopping the whole workout, bro. It's a whole bunch of people, but it's just me and him at the same time. Like, it's crazy,
That's
bro.
a great person
Bro,
to spar with.
Man, what?
Great person to
Man.
spar with. And a great man, a great competitor,
What?
and a great man.
Listen, if you watching this, bro, hey Hodge,
Hodge,
man,
yeah.
we got to get you on the show, man.
sure.
Talk about our relationship, all of our relationship, bro, and talk about everything that you do, man. He's doing a lot, man. Shout out to bro, man. I love you, bro. I hope you're watching this show, man, for real. I think we got one more picture, bro.
Yeah, baby. Button.
There we go. Talk about it, bro. Talk about how she changed your life.
That's
Talk
my
about,
partner in crime.
you know what I'm
right
saying?
there, man.
Go ahead, man. Your
That's
floor
my
is yours,
partner,
man.
bro. That's my best friend, man. She definitely changed my life. That's my literally my favorite role. You know what I mean?
man.
Like all the stuff, like it's cool. It's crazy because like at the time, like when you know you about to have a kid or you just living your life, you're like, man, I ain't got no time for no kid. Like, and now it's just like, where did this time come from, bro?
Right,
Like I'm with you all day, every day. And then like running the daycare and all that, and then like just leaving the daycare, like, damn, you really don't go home with nobody. Like you stuck with me. Like, like we leave here or whatever. Like, I gotta go right back to you. You know what I mean? And just a beautiful gift, man. Beautiful kid, very smart, very educated, and just she's just a star in her own way. Super athletic, super smart, got rhythm. Like I just don't know where she's gonna go, bro. She's just advanced, bro. She's sharp. She don't miss nothing.
Yeah.
Like she'll let me know what sneaks I wore yesterday.
That's love.
She like just a little brainiac, man. That's my little twin.
That's love, man. I know me and Kenny, we talk about one day we gonna listen. One day it's gonna be our turn to have some kids, man. But until then, man,
great,
it's like seeing all my brothers, seeing all my people, seeing, you know, his nephews, my little cousins, my little sister, man. My little sister about to go on prom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so beautiful just to see them grow up, how they impact our lives, man. And we realize how much better that we can be as men. You know, when we look into their eyes.
And the mother is a special piece too.
No, man.
Because, like some mothers will you won't be your full potential dad because of your issues with the mother or anything like that. So just make sure it's somebody that you love.
Yeah.
Or just like a great partner. Like me and the mother of my daughter, like we're not together anymore, but we are great co-parents. And we are friends. Like we're cool.
That's love.
Like that's who I was on the phone with coming in. Like we laugh and bitting about something. You know what I mean? Like of course she pissed me off, but like we are cool right where we are. And she allows me to be the greatest dad that I can. She respects me as a great dad. Yeah. And she just lets me do what I want. You know what I mean? Like and that'd be cool. And she's a great mother. So it's like that's such a major thing too. Like, you know, that y'all don't got kids and all that. Just make sure that your partner is on what you want. You know,
that's love.
Facts.
Because that's the thing. We can't say, oh, then we're gonna get married and have kids. Of course,
that's always the goal.
Right.
Yeah,
but you know,
but how do you like
to
even piggyback off that? How do you, you know, with all your success, with all the stuff that you know you've seen, you know, being around the world, you know, how do you find the time to really like settle down or try to find the right one? Like, what you looking for? You feel me? Like, not even, I ain't trying to put you on the spot like that, but like,
maybe asking me these questions.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you though.
No, I'm not even, I'm just saying like, because like,
me that you're looking for.
yo, because it's kind of hard out here when you live in this life and it's looking good at what you doing and you moving and you how you cipher through all this, man?
Bro, it's hard out here, bro. I hate it outside. I'm back outside right now.
Outside, boy.
Bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad out here, bro.
Yeah. You had a video. I forget, it was one of your joints that you had. You was hopping out the car, and I think you was calling Benny the Butcher, and y'all was on FaceTime. It was like a little joint, and she was taking pictures all in the car and all that. Yeah. He was like, man, like I just had this girl. She was in the car and she was taking all these pictures. Blah blah blah. Bro, how is it? How do you find something real?
It'd be. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm having a hard time right now. I'm gonna hold you.
I feel you.
It's like the weirdest little position I've been in, you know, especially like just so, you know, like me and my baby mother was engaged.
Yeah.
We had got engaged for a hot second and you know, it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
And then so now like just being back outside is like, all right, boom. But it's
a shot.
It's cool. Like, I'm dating a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like right now, like because I like went through that, like I'm quick with like, no, I'm cool.
That's how I am.
Like,
I'm the same way, bro.
I feel you.
Like I was like dating, you know, like just super single. I was dating like two girls that I really liked. They was all right, not really like, but you know, like was super vibing. And just one day I just like, yo, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I just stopped talking to both of them.
Yeah.
Then I started talking to one girl, stopped talking to her.
Nah,
you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but I know what to feel. I felt it before. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been engaged.
Yeah.
So
you know that feeling.
I know
what
to feel. You know what I'm saying? And I know what to expect. And then like sometimes it'd be misleading, bro. Like I had this one chick, bro, like I thought she was cool. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good joint, bro. Then like just a lot of stuff just started unraveling, and it's like, oh man, like oh no, baby.
You too cool. Nah,
no, baby.
That's love, man. That's funny, bro. That's a funny story. I think we all kind of, you know, go through that, you know what I'm saying, that stage in our life where we really trying to figure out what it is that we really want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like as men, we really still chasing our dreams. We still chasing business. We still chasing the next thing to provide for, the next thing to do. I mean, it's tough. It is hard, bro, because we got our own passions and our own egos, but it's hard to let people in.
So like men like us, like I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know your love language. Like, hey, my job to know your love language. But I would assume that like a partner for you or a partner for me or something like that would be somebody who's extremely supportive. Like the best way to cut in with me is like you'll have to be like my assistant down there. Like you'll have to be supportive of me in some way.
I be saying the same thing.
Yo,
that's crazy. I be saying the same thing.
But it's crazy because you got to really like let that guard down and even let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Because
like I like that, and I also like someone who has their own thing going. Like
because it's going to challenge you.
Like the last chick I was dealing with was like big. Well, she was lit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, probably like triple my work. You feel me? Like on that level, and like got her own motion, big dog. And I like that she was busy. You know what I'm saying? I like that she was busy. You're not sitting around
waiting on me,
staring at my Instagram, trying to figure out what pictures I'm like.
Come on,
you're too busy. You're too busy. I'm too busy. And then we meet at the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Call me during your break. Call you during mine. We tap in. I got my daughter tonight. Oh, boop. All right, boom. Oh, you kid free tonight? Like right now, like where I'm at, like I can't deal with a girl that don't got like a kid right now. You feel me? Like I feel like you gotta have a kid or like just some kind of like real stuff that you're doing throughout your day because my days are hectic. You feel me? So it's like, and I can't be sitting, you can't have me just on the phone with you all day. I'm not gonna be that guy.
No, I feel you, bro. As we always, you know, changing the trajectory of this conversation, we talked about so much. We talked about your upbringing, talked about where you from, you know, talked about how you picked up the pen. you know, during this last segment, we call it the Keep Going segment, where, you know, you talk about a time in your life where
Keep going.
you had to really like, you know, pick it all back up. You know what I'm saying? You was down, you was out, and you just needed to find a way to really put it back together, and you kept going, man. Describe a time in your life, man.
Yeah. Literally, like, damn near right now, bro. So I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. When I just tried to do way too much at once when I moved to LA. You know, I just moved back. I just moved back in October. So I'm just like back rolling and getting back on my feet. Like I fell on my face when I moved out there. So I went out there with intentions of pursuing acting, doing some songwriting, and just cutting in. And you know, like after COVID, just LA just hasn't been the same. Like after COVID, the violence out there got crazy. The robberies is out there crazy. The looting is out there crazy. So LA is just like Philly with palm trees right now. Keep it a bean. The networking out there just decreased like crazy. The actors went on strike. Like it just was a real blur when I moved to LA. And then I moved out there with my family. So I found myself literally just going like 100% family man at this point. I think that kind of had like a little thing to do with us kind of fading. Like I just wasn't my happiest. Also moving away from my businesses. I watched my income and my daycare decrease. I still had all my same expenses in Philly. Like I still kept my apartments and had like mortgages. At the time, so right before moving to LA, I was working on 2 properties. I had the daycare, was working on 2 properties. I threw a big brunch. I was trying to do like a Young with Options brunch every year. My brunch cost me $30,000. Like, you know what I mean? Like just was going crazy. Yeah. I just bought my first rollie. Went on tour with Benny the Butcher. Yeah. And moving to LA. So like I moved my family to LA and went on tour like all in the same week. So I didn't even get to see my crib in LA for like a month before getting there. And it just was like just so much money just was kicking out. Like I was unorganized as far as like my accounting and my expenses. And like I probably was like 6 months in out LA and just probably was like $100K just was gone. I'm like, hold up. And I'm just like sitting here looking like, damn. And my daycare business, like I watched it, the income from it, which wasn't a lot, now get cut in half. You know, like we talk about staff, they just was doing what they wanted now that I'm not in the city, you know what I mean? And then like my other little side incomes and stuff from living in Philly went away, you know what I mean? I'm in LA and it just wasn't adding up, bro. Like my car got repoed. I ain't afraid to say it, you feel me? I just, and that ain't had nothing to do like financially, honestly. That just was me being unorganized. I had the bread. It was like 3 months back due. And I'll call like, yo, yeah, I'm about to just pay for all of it right now. And they was like, oh no, yesterday was the last day you could have did. I was like, but I got the bread right now. Like just cocky, like I got the bread right now. I'm paying you for all 3 months. And it just wasn't the money with that. It was just lack of organization. And I just was like just moving careless for a second and kind of cocky, honestly. Like had a couple dollars and just wasn't paying attention to it. And I literally watched my bank account and everything going to negatives. Like I watched myself going to red, like minus 20K, minus 50K after being up. You feel me? So I'm like, yo. And I don't do no drugs. I don't do no gambling. Like it just really was just me naturally just taking on way more than I thought I could. You know what I mean? And I just had to downsize. I didn't get a new car, nothing like that. Had to cut back. Me and my baby mom was sharing a car. That ended up being an issue where, you know, and that kind of like was like big for me, where it was just like a point where I just felt like damn, like this is what it felt like to not have the support from your, you know, what you expected. Like you don't got it how you had it. Out there I gained weight. I had gained like 40 pounds, bro. So just to show about to keep going, I ended up downsizing. I ended up moving into one of those properties that I was already, that was the major thing. I had took like a hard money loan out to finish the properties, and the crib that was supposed to sell just wasn't selling. So every month I just was paying an additional $5,000. Like it was like killing me. Like it's $5,000 and you're not saying nothing. Like, just take this $5,000, bro. Oh yeah, bro. We'll take another $5,000. Like it was just cooking me. You feel me? And then balancing 2 different states by coastal, bro. I was drowning myself, bro. So long story short, I ended up downsizing, got rid of the BMW, moving into one of the properties that I was already paying mortgage on instead of moving into another condo and all that. I owned daycare, so it was
a culture shock for me having to pay for daycare in LA, which is an arm and a leg.
For real.
Downsized, sent my daughter to my daycare. So literally I just probably cut my monthly expenses by like $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month. So watching that now it's all coming back. Boom, 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 boom. So now I'm back rolling. Back, you know what I mean? It messed with the creative process. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no music coming out during this time.
No, because you can't.
there's not a song dropping during this time. Like you
yeah.
look at last year, like I put out an EP at the top of the year or whatever in February, and I was doing like some singing on the EP. It was 3 songs. That was all I gave y'all last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So towards the end of the year, I started getting back on my feet. I'm tripping. This was the year before. Yeah. I've been back for a little minute now.
Yeah.
This was the year
But that's
before.
the real though,
Yeah,
man.
I had a good year last year.
Yeah, man.
But the year prior to that was very rough for me.
Yeah.
Like last year was good because that was like, Roots Picnic and all that was in June of last year.
Yeah.
Around that time, I was back rolling.
It was really,
That's when I started back rolling. So right now, I'm back to myself. I feel good. I've been back in the gym like crazy. I lost 20 pounds. Lost 20 pounds.
There we go, man.
The business is back booming.
Yeah.
I'm hands-on with the business. So it's the quality of the staff is back better. The kids and the parents are loving it there again.
Yeah, man.
The Airbnb, you know, like the rental property is going well. You know what I'm saying?
man.
I'm cool. My family here, I got support. Out there also, me and my baby mom was by herself with the baby, so we couldn't go on no dates. You know what I mean? So it's
really
like
love with each other.
now we got my mom missing my daughter. You feel me? So now everybody, the family back all together. So that was something that I did just out on the leap of faith. I don't regret it at all.
You learned a lot about yourself.
And that's what you got to be able to do.
You have to.
You got to jump out there and just know that you can always come back home. You know what I mean? Fall on your face. Like that's why I don't knock nobody for being 30 or whatever and living with their parents and stuff like that. That's what they there for.
That's love,
you
man.
go and take a leap and you try to
definitely-
start something.
bro, that's
man,
definitely
move
love.
back in with your folks or whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Come back home.
Yeah.
You know, that's mommy favorite word. No, baby, come back home.
Yeah.
Like I ain't moved back with my mom, but I could have.
Nah, but that's love, man. That's some real authentic truth, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that like it really puts that realism on everything and that humility that, bro, like I had to go through a time in my life. Yo, Smack Wayne's talked about that too, bro. I've been humiliated, bro. Like I felt that pressure of being like, I had to go through that, bro, to really find out who I was.
And that's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
exactly what I felt. I was humiliated.
Yeah.
And then like I think like a lot of that like probably like went towards my significant other at the time as well because I'm feeling humiliated.
Nah,
you know
for
what I'm
real,
saying? Like I'm
like-
humiliated.
and
I feel like you're a part of humiliating me right now.
Yeah.
Like, and that's exactly what it was, bro. I felt humiliated.
Nah, for real, man. And I think that as a man, it takes real power to even really say that out your mouth. You feel me? Like, because we don't talk about that enough, bro. And we hide it and we suppress it and we just don't feel like we man enough to say it.
Yeah.
But when we can get on here, like I said, man, I say it every single week, man. When we can get on here and talk like men and have this kind of verbiage and talk like this, bro, this is what's going to save the community.
Nah, for sure.
Because
we gotta be able to share this.
We
Can't that
have
be a
to.
thing? Yo, I've been saying this all the time, bro. Like a lot of like people like ground up deadbeat dads, and it's never. A lot of men don't necessarily just want to be deadbeat dads. A lot of it has to deal with. It's hard to, as a man, to just say, I don't got it or I can't do it. So in turn, they'll pick an argument or they'll just completely walk away from their responsibilities. But if I could say, yo, I don't got it this week or I can't do it, that's going to change a lot, bro. And like as females, like you got to be able to be like, damn, yo, all right, boom. And like with me, I always proven that I'm going to go get it. Like, and that's like what's the thing? Like, yo, no, I don't got it. And I think that was just a thing. Like my significant other was like, wait, what you mean? Like I've never been a person up until that time that didn't have it. I always had it. Like I said, I had my daycare for years. So me having that patch of not having it was like humiliating. I was like shut. Like I was like a hermit for a second, bro. Like you wasn't really seeing me. I wasn't doing nothing flashy. I wasn't putting on no music. Wasn't doing nothing creative. And you know, then the boy bounced back. Now we back. Hop back in the machine. You know
That's love, man.
Gonna cap that. I need
I'm
to hear
looking
that,
good.
my
I'm
brother.
feeling
I ain't
right. Yeah,
gonna
bro.
cap.
We going, yeah.
Bro, bro.
And honestly, like my goal is for it to not ever happen again.
Yeah.
But
I'm a fall.
realistically, it can happen again. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My goal right now, like I'm on pace of it never happening again.
Yeah.
Now I learned from the mistake. I'm back organized. And a lot of with me, because I got so many hats is my organization.
It's the word.
Bro, I got
That was my word of the year, bro.
I got whiteboards.
Yeah.
I use my phone, my notes. I got a bunch of stuff that just I can like visualize, like see.
Yeah.
Like if you gotta have an assistant or somebody to hold you accountable, like, yo, I'm sharing my notes with you, bro. Can you just please just remind me at 10:30 that I gotta meet with ShowTime?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I got people like that. Like when I walked in here, my alarm went off to call and order the pizza. I set alarms, like stuff like that. And it's organization, bro. That's gonna be like, that's my cheat code. Is just being organized, using my notes and using my whiteboards and stuff, bro.
Heavy, bro.
That's love, man. I don't want to put you on that blast, but like, bro, like I'm glad that you came today, bro.
Nah, facts.
Because a lot of what he's kind of in the transition period of going through, and even me too, bro. I'm going to a new team this year.
Yeah,
it's gonna be different. I done lost a lot of bread, I done lost some money. I done had to sacrifice. I done had to do all that, and I feel like, man, like talking about this like this, man. Our life gonna be different after this, bro.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? Because we building off of each other's pain.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's big time.
Yeah.
Like,
and it'd be hard too when like you're a man of integrity.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
There's stuff that I won't do.
Yeah.
That a lot of people will go and do for money.
Nah, for real,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? I'm not about to go scam nobody.
Nah.
I'm not about to go hold up no bank. You feel me?
Nah,
But
for
I'm
real.
going to keep my feet on the ground. I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's one thing for sure. Like I'm one of those people that will always figure it out. Like you ask my mom, you ask my baby mom, whoever, bro. Like they're like, nah, that boy's a hustler. Like he's going to figure it out.
Yeah,
No, man.
For sure.
And honestly, bro, it'd be God, bro. Like I swear, like I remember like just during that time, like when my car got repoed and all this like weird stuff was happening, bro. Whatever it was, I think my baby mom needed like half towards the rent or something like that. And something weird happened where, oh no, my crib ended up selling. So I just recouped so much of my bread back. It wasn't no crazy profit. But now with me recouping like at least 60 bands, now I'm like, boom, I'm back on my feet. That was something that happened that got me back on my feet. And this is like just signs from God too. Like, I forget what it was, but it was, I don't know if we was like short on rent or whatever the case was out there. And that was another thing too. Like, she never had to pay rent when we was living in Philly. Now out there, we going 50-50, you know what I mean? It's like, damn,
That's
like
different,
humiliating.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And, whatever it was, like my half was due. And I think like once something happened where like I got like an insurance refund check or something crazy, and like the exact dollar value was exactly what I needed, plus like an extra $100 from my pocket or something like that. And I'm talking about like this, like I'm like ass cracked at the time. You feel me? So it's like, damn. And it's like the timing of like God is just so real with me, bro. And I be seeing it like, and he be like, damn, all right, you just got fined something got to pay $423.63.
Boom.
And then next thing you know, yo, Dap, yo, such and such got $500. Can you post this on your joint? It's like, all right, cool, boom. Like everything just be evening out.
Yeah.
And I really know that it's like God, and I know it got something to do with the daycare also. Like how I said, like a lot of my blessings come from that.
Putting so much out.
Yeah, and I just be like,
Putting that good out in the
everything
world.
always cancel out. Like every time it's time to pay for something, I always get some kind of bread that double enough to pay it. You know what I mean? So
It's
cool.
love, man.
Man, today's episode, man, phenomenal, bro. We started off high energy, talked about so much. Shoot, man, I grew just sitting in this chair today, man. It is truly, 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 truly special when we can gather and we can have these kind of conversations to help change our world, our culture, our everything, man. We are the leaders in our community. We are the ones that we can't be afraid to have these conversations because it just might save somebody's life, man. Like, all seriousness, everybody who is tuned into these episodes, man, listen, man, take something from all of this. Learn from all of our mistakes, learn from our stories, and continue to grow with us, continue to walk with us. And you always know it's going to be ShowTime Speaks.
What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.